Hello there, folks. This is Sidetrack here, bringing you episode 3 in my Let's Play series. So, between last episode and this episode, as I promised, I processed all these ores, so you guys didn't have to watch me do it. And I actually went out and did some more mining. I got some lead, I've got a ton of iron, some copper, some tin. I also found some gold that I haven't processed yet, and some silver that I haven't processed yet, because today, in this episode, what I want to do is work on some automation of our smeltery so that I can just throw stuff in there and it does everything all on its own. So, let's see. What else did I do? Also found some cactus, and we're going to actually use one of these cactus because I want to actually have a decent sword. Wide guard. So what I'm going to make is what's it called, a longsword, I think. Where is it? Yep, longsword. So I've got the blade, I've got the iron tool rod that we already made, and now I just need to make the cactus wide guard. Sir Bogey. And now I can get rid of my stone sword that I don't really want anymore. I'll stick it in the corner until it disappears. And now I hear a spider, so let's see if we can go find him and try this out. Watch, he's really hard to get to. One of the cool things about the longsword is if you hold right click, instead of doing a block like you do with the broadsword, you kind of charge it up. And when you let go, I'll show you this from standing still. When you let go, you kind of do a run and jump forward. And it gets you sprinting, and you can kind of use it to do let's see if I can show you here. So we'll charge it up, jump, jump, and you can do a double jump, which is really pretty cool. Plus, if you strike somebody while, there he is, while charging, you do a lot of extra damage. Let's see if I can show you this. Nope, too far. Whoa, he's got a crazy hat on. So I have a Norwegian flag. Any of you from Norway? Let's go ahead and equip it. Oh yeah, I found a welding helmet, which is kind of fun. To get to your hats mod, hit H, and you can also change the colors of your hats. There we go. I'll have a Norwegian flag, and I'll leave the colors as they are. There are a bunch of other categories. You can, randomize the color, you can set your favorites, you can do all kinds of different stuff. Look at the hats list. But for now, I'll sport my Norwegian colors, and you never know, maybe somebody watching it will be happy. What I really need to do is find an American flag, because then I can actually be patriotic. But till I find one of those, Norwegian is what it's gonna have to be. All right. So let's see. I wanted to do some more automation of this, and what I'm thinking is to automate this. What I want to do is I'm going to get myself another casting table that I already made, and I'll set it right next to it. Now what we're going to do is we are going to use the fluid ducts from thermal expansion. These fluid ducts are newer. They just came out with, well, no, fluid ducts have been around. They were called liquid ducts before, but fluid ducts are easier to make. There are two flavors. There's the normal fluid ducts, which is just like your liquid ducts that used to be in here, hardened glass, 2 copper. But now there is a simpler version, a fluid duct opaque, which you can't see through it, so kind of boring, but it's much easier. You don't need the hardened glass, you just need some lead. So I'm going to grab myself some copper, not those ones. Copper, some lead, and let's go ahead and make ourselves some fluid ducts. How many do I want? I don't need too many. Try and save some of my lead. So it gets you 6 fluid ducts, which is pretty cool. And now we are going to break the smelter drain and attach the 2 fluid ducts. I need my other ingot cast. Slide that under here. Now, next thing I've got to make, because I can't really interact with these, I actually need to make myself a crescent hammer. Whoop, that can sit up there. Oh, I probably should find another home for it. Is it tin? I think it's 1 tin. I think what we're doing is we're making ourselves a crescent hammer. There we go. Crescent hammer, just 1 tin, 3 iron. Very simple. And this is what lets you interact with all of the thermal expansion items. So if you shift right click, it'll pop off. Or if you just right click, you can change the basically the sides from input to output. So this side is output, and this side, you can see the little red arrow, is input. Very cool. If you right click on here, it doesn't really do much, but alright, next what we need is a lever. So the lever is going to apply a redstone signal, and this fluid duct, the way it works is by default, redstone signal means output fluids. So and I suppose I ought to disable this one. So just right click it a couple times and it'll eventually disappear. There. So now it will not output into this glass, but it will output to the 2 tables below. Now, the reason I waited on this, we're going to take our copper, our gold, throw it in here, automatically get stuck in here, and it'll start melting. Now, while this melts, I need to make myself another hopper, and I probably ought to make myself another chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, I need 5, so let's just do this. Oh, well, whatevs. I actually had enough in ingot form, but whatever. Oh, and I do have a chest. Excellent. Okay. 1 chest. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopper. Excellent. My dog is sitting next to me. She's saying it's time for me to feed her. And we're back. Alright, so got ourselves some silver, have ourselves some gold. Very cool. Alright, next what I want to do. And I mentioned before that I went mining. Where do I put this stuff? I went mining and I found a bunch of neat stuff. So, yeah, we'll go this way. Some of it I left because, yeah, you can probably guess why. So I actually got really lucky. I, just kind of continued down my stairwell, and then I hit kind of this, and I explored a little bit. Left that alone. There's some iron up here. I forgot to get that. I left some of this stuff because I want to come back with a luck on my pickaxe. There's a whole cavern over here that I gotta go play with. But I kind of got here and then I said, well, let's see what is over in this direction. And I'm blocking this off because there's still some dark areas over there and I don't want some zombies to sneak up on me. And so I turned this way, and I'm really glad that I turned this way because I just kind of dug straight down and I found some lava, which is cool, always useful, and I found some redstone. And then I turned around and I saw some diamond, which I was very, very happy about because I never get diamond this early, or this quickly, I should say. And then I kind of wandered around and I found some more diamond. So this is the diamond that I'm actually going to go for because I'm going to get myself a diamond pickaxe. Oh, come on, tell me there's more than one here. Okay, good. That would totally be my luck. The one in the lava is going to be 1 diamond. Oh, wow, this is a giant amount of diamond. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get 1 diamond. And, oops. And this may seem a little stupid, and it's okay, you could think that. But I actually found some, well, here, I'll explain while I walk. With Tinker's Construct, you can add modifiers to your weapons and your tools. And so I want to add diamond to my pickaxe. And by adding diamond to my pickaxe, it lets me mine obsidian, which is very cool. So you can see that the modifiers is diamond, it adds 500 durability, and it allows you to mine obsidian. So I don't have to make myself an entire, 3 diamond pickaxe just to get some obsidian. Well, why do I want to get obsidian, you might ask? And that's a good question. Other than the fact that I want to go to the nether at some point. Nope, I was coming to look for a bucket, and then I realized I already have a bucket in my inventory. Alright, let's go off this way. Get some water. Run back inside. Try not to spill water on the ground. Eat some bread. And we are going to go and dump some water on that lava. At least on some of the lava. Because I want some obsidian. I want that diamond, and more importantly, with obsidian, I'm going to just wall off some of it. I don't want to turn all this thing into obsidian. I just want a little obsidian. No bother. Well, that wasn't too bad. Alright, let's wall this off a little bit more. And put a torch here, and drop the water back. And stand out here. Now, the thing I hate about mining obsidian is it takes forever. No matter what pickaxe you're using, it takes forever. However, with an iron pickaxe, it takes a really long time. So we're going to upgrade this iron pickaxe fairly quickly, and I hope that didn't... Oh, there we go. We're going to upgrade this iron pickaxe pretty quickly. Once we get ourselves some obsidian, it's going to work out really well. You know what? I probably ought to do this. Because with obsidian, we can make a new alloy. And that alloy is called alumite. And alumite is much better than iron. It mines faster. It can mine higher, rated higher level ores. It's got a higher durability, and it's pink, which is kind of fun, I guess. Pick this up. Grab. Got 5, I think. Ooh, how much diamond is down here anyway? Not a ton. Nope, I should not break that. That would just flood me with lava, isn't it? No. Okay. Is there only 2 down here? Looks like maybe only 2. I shouldn't complain about that. Okay, we'll come back and mine that later. We're good. And we'll have to come back and get some more obsidian for our nether portal, because then we can upgrade everything even more once we get to the nether. But we need alumite. Alumite. Okay, I'm going to stop saying that because that's really annoying. 5 aluminum. Do I have iron anywhere? I'm going to have to use 4 iron ingots because I'm using ores here. And Alright. And I think the obsidian counts as 2 each, but I might need to melt some more if not. I ought to turn this off, take that out, and this out. Find myself another pickaxe head. Oop, that isn't the right place. So this is the one downside to using your iron pickaxe and turning it into a diamond pickaxe, and then essentially it's immediately obsolete and you replace it. But that's okay. I know there's like a block breaker that will break obsidian in this pack. I feel a little weird about doing that, so I'm not going to. But you can feel free to do that. Not quite. There we go. Alright, so we've got 6 alumite, and is there aluminum on top or below? I think it might be entire alumite. Excellent. Alright, so I'm going to You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to break this. I need to set this up a little bit differently because I want to actually be able to use my faucet without having to do that. But for now, no. Alright, so we've got our alumite head, we need a tool rod, and I think we may as well just use alumite again for that, and then we're going to actually use an obsidian binding, because the obsidian will get us reinforced 3, which is better than reinforced 2, or 1. I think alumite has 2 by default. My tool rods. Oh, I've got it in my hand. Wow. Alright, 1, 2. Excellent. And you know, if I were smart, I would have just made a sword later, but yeah, screw it. I'll do it again. So this is also the redundancy episode. We're going to do things as many times as absolutely possible because, you know, that's just fun. All right. Okay. So I can take the rest of these, put them back on here, get rid of that, and turn this on. Ooh, you know, I think this is going to create that problem that I was just talking about. Yep, we're going to have a half and a half. So, to fix this, and I wonder if this will transmit the excellent. There we go. You just turn 1, and so it outputs out of this one, inputs into that one, and presto, all fixed. Pretty simple. Alright. Well, I already have another wide card, and I don't want to use obsidian. I want to use a cactus shard. I already have my 2 tool bindings. I've got my sword blade. Excellent. Over here. So, pickaxe head, that one, this one. A decent pickaxe. It's going to mine us up through cobalt, which is what we need in the nether. Use my... Actually, you know what? I think alumite and... whatever. It'll have a higher durability than what we have. So its attack is 3.5 hearts, and this one the attack is 3 hearts. Okay, so it's a little bit better. Cool. Alright. Next up, I don't think, wonder if I can. Because I don't like getting rid of my nicer, no, it's just a shelf. So another mod that's in here that's really cool is BilboCraft, or Bibliocraft, excuse me. I don't know why, but I always think it's The Hobbit. And, oh, okay, we can do this. Excellent. And you can make some really cool shelves that will display your items, like so. Got ourselves a cherry wood bookshelf, and let's put it right here above our tinker's table. So you can open it up, and you can throw whatever you wanted in there, and you can see it, which I think is kind of neat. And now I can see my nice, you know, weapon and pickaxe that I already made, and I don't feel like I just wasted my time making them. Yeah. Alright, so what else can we do with these tools now that we have them? Well, I mentioned that I've got some lapis lazuli, and I wanted to add it to my pickaxe. So you put the pickaxe in here, and actually let's do this first. Make it as a block form so I can save a little bit of time. So we're going to start enchanting our pickaxe with luck. I'm probably going to regret... Oh, I didn't even name it. I wonder if I can name it now. Name it. Yay. Alright. So, we don't quite... You know, you can see how much... you know, you have a certain number of modifiers per weapon. You start off with 3. You can get more if you use certain materials to build it. And then you can see it's 17 out of 450 is the maximum amount of lapis to put down here. Which we don't, you know, we're nowhere near that. So we might get a little bit of doubling. I'm not sure with just 17 if we'll get any extra. I know Fortune 1 actually kicks in at around, I think, 25 lapis. But we can at least mine this and have some diamond and... no. Just 2. Get this redstone. A lot of redstone there. Okay. So, what do we want to do now? Well, I think that maybe it might be time to do a little bit of a farming. Because, you know, I've actually made myself quite a bit of bread. I'm not really in any danger of dying from hunger, which is a first for me. So far, this is going well being on camera. Lucked out with the diamonds and have a nice place to live. Got myself a portal gun. Oh, I wonder if those ender lilies are still out there. Suppose we ought to make ourselves... I had some. I never bother making hose of like any real value because it's like you use them one time every once in a while. And check out my new sword. Where is he? I heard him. Oh, there he is. Charge. 2 hits. Not bad. I did manage to get smacked in the face while I was attacking him, but whatever. Okay. So this area is all nice and shallow. And what I'm thinking of doing is just to, you know... Nope, who's attacking me? Somebody's attacking me. Where is he? Nope, he's over here. There we go. So the charge comes in really handy with skeletons who are always messing with my day. And it's also really nice to get out of water. Okay, so we'll do this. Apparently it's like attack me time. I am going outside in the middle of the night. What do I expect? Hat! Give me your hat, man. Sweet, got a new hat. Look at how far you went flying. Blop. Nope. Ooh, let's go knock him into the... Haha! Oh, die. I shouldn't have that much fun with that. But I do. Alright. Need some food. Probably to light this up a little bit. Whoa. Is he got a... What kind of hat? It's a giant hand. He must be part of the Sidetrack fan club. Ow. Oh boy. My health is going down quite a lot. I probably ought to eat some more food. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go wait until it's light. And we're back. Alright, so, in that brief little break, it's now morning time. I decided to make myself an iron sickle, and actually I ran out and I finished putting down some grass or some land. Ooh, so this is this guy over here is a Hecate. I don't know. He's from Ars Magica 2, and they're kind of nasty. He can actually hit really hard, as you can see. And they can turn invisible too, so be a little careful around them. Usually you can see like a slight, almost looks like a potion effect around them when they disappear. So as you can see, I did a little bit of work. I laid out a couple of rows, and I made myself an iron sickle. So the iron sickle lets us harvest a lot of stuff all at once. So we're gonna harvest our crops. Gonna have more food than we know what to do with. Oh heck, and go figure. You know, sometimes I'm not very smart. Well, at least we get the ender lily seeds back. Oh god, I'm stupid. So one of them was getting ready to bloom. Well, at least we still have this one. Jesus. Oh well. So let's go ahead and replant. We can do a couple different rows here. Do a row of barley. And I'm going to have to come back later and actually, well not later, but we're going to have to come back later and do a more automated setup here. Something a little bit better. We might start off with a simple, you know, piston water running farm, and then work into something a little more extravagant, you know, using MFR or some other fully automated system. But for right now, this works. Alright. Cool. So we've got a couple of rows. Gonna probably come back and, you know, put down some walkways or something above the water. But for now, that should be good. Alright, so in this episode, I'm probably going to go ahead and wrap it up. We made ourselves some new tools, longsword and the nose picker, because, yeah. We did a little bit of automation with our smeltery. Found some diamond. Between this episode and next episode, I'm going to go down, I'm going to find some more lapis lazuli. I'm going to probably mine a bunch of obsidian so we can make ourselves a nether portal. Next episode, I would like to go down to the nether and check it out and hopefully not die. Get some new ores so we can make ourselves our final tier weapon and pickaxe. And then, depending on if there's time or not, do a little bit of exploring, and then probably take a look at some more tech mods. We're going to probably start taking a look at thermal expansion. Yeah, it should be pretty good. Hope this episode was interesting to you. If not, check back next time. Maybe I'll do a better job with that one. Till then, have a great day, folks.